Hi everyone, in this review I want to show you a simple accessory that I recently got for my shoulder rig, which has completely transformed my experience of operating handheld, especially for a long period of time. So I'm sure it will be interesting to those of you who use shoulder rig a lot. And the accessory that I'm talking about is the shoulder rig support, which consists of a belt that goes right here, a rod system which slots in at the bottom, and it's extendable on the top and also spring loaded. And then you have the little 15mm rail accessory that goes onto your actual rig. So why would you actually need a support like this? Well, if you use a shoulder rig a lot, you'll know that unless the camera is perfectly balanced on your shoulder, it will be front heavy. And in this case, my camera is as well balanced as I can possibly get it, especially considering that I have a longer lens in the front. But if you look at this setup, I've got my camera as close to my shoulder as I can. I've got my shoulder pad as close to the actual camera as I can, and I've also have the heavy V-mount battery at the back as far back as I can to offset the weight. And yet, because this lens is quite heavy and I've got a follow focus and handles on the front, it's still a front heavy setup. So if I let the handles go, it will drop immediately. And a lot of DSLR setups will not even be as good. A lot of people will use light cameras like DSLRs or mirrorless cameras in offset position, where you will have your camera in front of your face. So then the whole camera and the lens rig is actually right in front of you, and then it becomes really front heavy. So this is where a shoulder rig support like this can become really useful. So now I'll show you how I use mine. So to start with, I'm gonna put the belt on. Then I'll add this little accessory to my shoulder rig. So there is a hole on the bottom of this support, and we've got this rod there. So it kind of slots in rather than screws in, so you can really quickly and easily take it off when you need to. If you had to screw it in every time you wanna put it on and take it off, it wouldn't be quite as versatile as I would like. And then you have two sections that extend. Both of them are spring loaded. The top section has a wicker spring which will cater for a lighter weight of the rig. So I'm gonna slowly undo it, and as you can see, I don't even need to support the camera anymore. I'm just kind of holding it with a finger there, and this is only the top section that has a wicker spring. So now I've extended the bottom section, and as you can see, it doesn't really have much movement to it, because my shoulder rig at the moment is actually too light for this bottom section. And depending on how heavy the front is, you can kind of balance it out between the bottom section and the top section, and you can get a perfect balance where your camera stays level, and yet you can push it up and down effortlessly. This joint right here has all the flex that you want for crazy moves that you might need. So while this accessory is not the same as other types of support, where you've got the support coming from the top like the Easy Rig, it does support camera really well. So in a way, it's a bit like a Steadicam vest, which lets the pressure off your hands and spreads the weight over your whole body. About a month ago, I had a job where I had to operate with a similar size rig for a whole day, and I was really lucky that I had this support with me, because you can operate a front heavy rig for a few minutes, 5 maybe 10 minutes max, without getting tired. But if you are shooting handheld all day, then you definitely need some sort of support or incredibly balanced rig. And you know, I can't think of a cheaper support that would help me with this problem. All the easy rig type of supports, even the cheaper ones that you can get on eBay, will still cost maybe $500 at least. So this cheap accessory does more or less the same job. So for $60 I think it's definitely a great value for money accessory. I'll be keeping my one for sure for a long time to come. And like I said, if you operate with a shoulder rig a lot, it's definitely something that I would recommend checking out. So I hope you enjoyed this little review, and I will see you in one of the next videos.